I purchased the car back in 2020. I financed it for 7 years. I always finance for the longest term for a reason. The reason is you have less payment. Bought it for 180,000 all electric when it first came out. That's when it first came out. So I was one of the first people that purchased. You know, just like I did with my Tesla. It's one of the first people that bought it. So I got grandfathered in on the whole free electric charging. Everybody else now got to pay for charging. When I traded the first one I bought, traded it in and got a new one, it followed me. What? So that's a beautiful thing. Yeah. But if I had sold it and went and bought it, I would have been in trap with the other people, with the regular people. I know people always talk about don't buy new, buy used. I believe the people that promoted that conversation are pretty much used car salespeople, because they want you to come buy used car, don't buy new. Yeah. But if they tell you to buy new, nobody will buy used car, because every car depreciates once you move out of the lot. As soon as you drive out the lot, it's less value. So here's the deal. It's a car. A car is a liability. So once you know the liability, then you gotta treat it as that. So I'm gonna share my screen real quick. So this is what I did. I bought this in 2020 for $180,135. The interest rate was 7.95%. $2,800 was the monthly payment. So if I pay them for 7 years straight, it'll be $55,000. Now here's the deal. A lot of people will say, well, it's a long time, and they might want to do 5 years because 60 months. But look at your monthly payments, $3,648. This is why so many people lose out on money, because you're giving away your money all because you want to pay, because you want to pay less interest. You're saying to yourself, oh, I'd rather pay $38,000 in interest versus the $55,000 that I showed earlier. But what you forget is your out-of-pocket cost. Your out-of-pocket cost. So what I do whenever I buy a car and I finance it for 7 years, like I did with this scenario, this is what I do. I go and I say, okay, what if I finance it for 5 years? I take the $3648 and then I subtract the amount from 7 years that I got approved for. I treat it as if I didn't get approved for 7 years. And I subtract it from that, that's minus $2,803. And I say, okay, that's $845 that I could be saving every month. So what I do is I take it and I put it in my compound interest. And if you follow me all the time, you already know that everywhere I put my money is in life insurance. But if I didn't put it anywhere and I just put it under my mattress, in 7 years, I'll have $71,232 saved. That's my money without any interest. I didn't add any interest. If you'll notice, zero interest. So if I save every month, $848 every month for 7 years, I'll have $71,000 saved. And in the same 7-year period, if we go look at the documentation I'm going to show you, in the same 7-year period, the car will be paid off, right? Because you finance it for 7 years, right? So there's no more, the loan balance is done. But look at me, I still have $71,000 saved. In 4 years, I got $40,000 saved. In 5 years, I have $50,000 saved. The other person would have nothing because they financed it for 5 years. Now they have zero money. So I use a different strategy for me. I'm like, man, Douglas, why don't you do that? And I do it. I act as if I'm still paying the same amount that I would have paid anyway. The difference, I saved the difference, right? But what if I put in an account that pays me a 4% rate of return? Guaranteed. That's what compound interest is. That is different between everybody else. Compound interest is the 7th wonder of the world, they say, right? Powerful. Most people don't understand it. Either you're paying interest or you're making interest. I love making interest. Look at that money now, $82,000. Wow. Waiting for me in 7 years saying, Douglas, what you want to do with me? Now, check this out. This is what I do, though. So I've been paying on this car for 5 years. 5 years, I owe them. In 5 years, I owe, let's look at it, $62,000. So when I contacted the bank, because I'm in it already 56 months, based on the numbers I saw, I paid on it 56 months. So I have 2 more years. 2 more years to pay it off. Because 56, 4 more months will be 60 months, right? That's 5 years. And then 1 more year. So I basically have a year and 4 months. A lot of people will be like, man, why would you want to refinance it then, right? Well, I'm like, first of all, I don't owe them this amount anymore. I don't owe them 180,000 anymore. So I called the bank. I said, how much do I owe you? And they said, well, you owe us now 58,409. That's how I'll put it in there. So I said, okay, cool. So I called one of the banks that have a lot of money, that love giving away money, Navy Federal. Yeah. And I went on their website and applied for the loan right there, and they approved me for 5.59% interest rate. Boom. My payment dropped. Look at that, $842. So what I did, and they financed it for 72 months. So this time they financed it for 6 years because it's a used car. So my payment dropped to $957 a month. Haha. So guess what I did? So I'm going to take this $68,000 and put it over here. See, this is how you build wealth, folks. This is how you build wealth. Because a lot of people forget that money moves. So now 848, I just dropped this 957 from 2,800, right? So now we're going to subtract 2,800, which was the original, the 2,803. So I'm going to subtract that from 957 because I've been paying 2,803 for the last 5 years. I'm consistent. I haven't missed the payment. So I'm going to subtract it from the 957. This is what they don't teach you in school. Boom, that's 1846. I add this 848 that I've been paying, right? I add it in. Plus 846. This is how you use other people's money. 286.92. I add it here. Plus I have the 68,000. I'm going to subtract this and add the amount, 26.92. Because that's my new. Boom. The next 6 years, I'll have over $306,000 saved.
That's so good. That is still magic.
Woo!
Magic.
And I didn't use any of my. I'm still using the same monthly car payment money.
Right.
That's the difference between you creating wealth for your future person. My future person, at this point, he's going to be 61, 60, because I'm 55 now. So my 61-year-old person will be so happy and say, thank you, Douglas, for making sure I don't go back to work at 61 because I can't be washing dishes, greeting people at Walmart or any of these things. Any question from me? Any question? This is how you build wealth for yourself. Wow. And you have your money and you're still controlling it. Always remember, if I choose to, I could pay off the loan. I could pay it off. I have enough money here to pay it off. If we go back to the documentation, I have enough capital. I started with 104. That's my money. I could pay it off anytime. I choose not to. I don't want to pay you off. I could write a check anytime I pay off this debt. But I choose not to. Because the car is a liability. It's not making me money. So if it's not making me money, why am I in a hurry to pay it off? Yeah. Right? So I'd rather keep it as a liability and use it for what it needs to do. Now, it takes me from point A to point Z. I need that. And the good news is, it's an electric car, so I don't even buy gas in it. I don't put gas. I don't pay for tune-ups. I don't pay for oil change. I don't pay one-time maintenance. That's it. Some people will be like, well, if you left it for the whole... you would have made the bank a lot of money. But let's do the math. It started with 180,000, right? 180,000, 7.95% interest. I financed it for 8 years? No, 7 years. 84 months. So remember, folks, people always keep counting the bank's money. This is the money the bank gave me. It's not my money. I agreed to pay them $2,800 every month for the next 7 years. At the end of 7 years, I'll be paid off and the bank will make $55,000. That's their profit. This was never my money. I don't count their money. People are busy counting the banks. Oh, they're going 55,000. Okay, they make 55,000. That's fine. That's their money. Cool. I'll give them that. So we're gonna take the 55,000. I'll put it up here. Let's see how much. Because people will be like, oh, but look how much the bank made. All right, let's see how much they made. Then I financed it again. Took their money again. Right? 58,409. Financed it for 6 years. They get this is a new bank, because the first bank was Chase. The new bank is Navy. Two different banks.
Oh, really?
Right.
Okay.
Two different banks. So again, interest rate dropped 5.95, 5.59, 957, 10,476. So the banks, both of them, made what? Plus 10,000. Let's add that in. 476 in profit off of me, right? 65,000. Look at how much I made.
Wow. Whoa.
The bank made 10,000. What is it? 65,000. I made 306.
That's matching.
And that's off of even a 4% rate of return.
You're leveraging your liability.
Exactly. This is how you use your liability to build wealth for yourself. With Chase, guess who financed the car? It was my company. That's also a business expense, because the car is titled to the car. So did I lose money? No. That's who bought the car. Wasn't my car. Wasn't in my name.
Oh my God. So, which then means that you input your taxes positively.
Exactly. Impacted my taxes positively. Yes.
Wow.
Because I got to write it off in business expense because the company owns it. So it's like boom, boom, boom. And you still build wealth for yourself. Inside a life insurance policy. So the life insurance protected the money, because that's the trust for you. That's the insurance policy. Protects the money. Protects your life in case something happens. The car will be paid off anyway, if you choose to. Or the car notes can continue, or they could sell the car. Whatever they want to do, who cares? I'm gone. So folks, that's how you do it. Listen, continue to build wealth, not debt. I'll see you at the top. Win.